This is how we put some information into a calculator to find not just a mean, but also things like standard deviation and median. But we're going to concentrate on standard deviation. So I've just got 10 numbers here, and I want to find the standard deviation from a calculator. I'm going to use a TI. I come into my TI. I've actually put those numbers there into a list already to save a bit of time. If you don't know how to do that, if we go back to the beginning, we go back to quit, we can just put our numbers in by going to stat and enter. And then we can just enter our numbers into a list. So I've already entered these numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click stat again, and I'm going to go along to calc. And I'm going to use the one var stats. And it's going to ask me for the list. Now, if you remember, I put those into list 3. So I'm going to go second, stat again, and it'll ask me to choose the list that I want. So I want to choose list 3. And the frequency list, there is no frequency list, it's just a list of numbers. So I'm going to clear that, and I'm going to calculate. And we have a screen of numbers. The top one, x bar, is the mean. That's 2.9. The sigma, the capital X sigma, is all the x's added together. So if I add all the numbers, I get 29. Now this one you can kind of ignore. And this one you can ignore. And this is the small sigma, which is the standard deviation. Standard deviation of the numbers, 1.446. This n tells me how many I've got. So I had 10 numbers in my list, so I entered 10 numbers. And if I keep going down, it gives me the minimum, quartile, the median, the upper quartile, and the maximum. So it gives us a lot of information. But the two you really must be take from this is that the x bar is 2.9, and the n is 10.